And hello, folks. I'm Tom Kavicka here on a Monday with a live stream in between breaks, I think, and hope for storms. We saw a little round come through more to the west of us, so I was going to jump in here and give you a little information, hopefully, that you can use. All right, so we look at the tower cam from Alexander. Had a little ray of sun trying to break through. So that is indicative of us being kind of between systems right now. We'll go out to Leesville. You see more sunshine there. It's a partly cloudy sky. They're in a break. And Gina getting some heavy rain earlier. Hello to our friends up there. Still kind of cloudy, and you see reduced visibility. So in and around that area, there, to me, looked like there was some heavy rainfall, especially in central and north LaSalle Parish, right in through there. Here's the break I was talking about. Here's kind of the first round, second round building off to the west. This one will be worse than the first one as far as rainfall amounts and potential for severe weather. So Nick and I are keeping a close eye on the pattern, of course, because we know the possibilities. So satellite and radar showing kind of a little triple point here. Sometimes the worst weather is near that area where the intersection with the warm front and cold front occurs. Is usually a surface low there. And then you can see that that's traveling to the north of us. But the warm front still in the local area. I think almost always, in my experience, when you look at a weather map and they show you where they think the warm front is, they're off. They're always too fast with it. I think it's more down in this particular area. So suffice it to say that the warm front potential is still available, and warm fronts are reliable severe weather triggers, so we got to keep a close eye on them. So Monday this evening through 7 o'clock for next several hours, pesky rain and storms will return to the area. It'll be hit and miss though, and once we get into the latter part of the evening, early nighttime, say around 10, 11 o'clock, we'll start to see things cross the Sabine River and work through the area from west to east or northwest to southeast. By 7 o'clock in the morning, folks who have to go to work, we've got a better forecast, but still a chance of rain. I think by the PM hours, say 5 o'clock, driving back home, I think things are okay at that standpoint. And then as we go into Wednesday morning, I think we're okay there. No issues. It'll be turning cooler though. You'll notice it. So the severe weather dimension of this through early Tuesday, this is considered a slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center. I have a category where I combine these two, marginal and slight, and I'll call it limited. Okay, so limited in scope, limited in severity, limited in numbers, and that type thing. So the severe weather threats, everybody gets a bar this time. The overall, of course, is the highest. There's a little bit of a flood risk. Wind and flood, I think, will be the two main things. Hail a little bit less, and tornadoes a little bit less as well. But the most concerning thing of this is can be the tornado potential, even though the bar is low. So not a 0% for any of that. So the pattern, again, the timing, basically from now through 4 to 6 a.m. Tuesday, the pattern to feature aloft and surface fronts, cold front and warm front. I showed you on the weather map about that. Now, if you're looking at radar later, expect kind of a mixed bag of storm types. So we could see kind of a messy type pattern, but there will be a few supercells embedded in some of that. And there's potential that maybe an open warm sector supercell could get loose. If that happens, then the severe potential would increase, certainly with that. The pattern may turn more linear. Convection pattern on radar may turn more linear later on. So the threat level, 2 out of 5, that's the limited or the slight. And risk levels for wind and hail up to 29%, up to 5% for tornadoes. So monitor your weather sources. We already have a tornado watch for Sabine Parish until 7 p.m. And so I've got the potential for another watch maybe issued later on this evening, or even some warnings as that second line in Texas right now heads this way. There's also a heavy rainfall dimension with this. Finally, we get a decent rainfall here with this system, level 1, 2, mainly across central and northern parishes through early Tuesday for some locally heavy rainfall. So here's some details on that. Everybody, I think, is going to get rain from this. Most people have already gotten it, and if you have, you'll get some more. If you have not gotten any rain yet, then I think you'll get it later tonight and Tuesday morning. So the timing for this through Tuesday includes what's already happened. A quarter inch to an inch and a half will be common amounts. I think peak amounts of 2 to 3 inches will still be possible, and hourly rainfall. Peak rainfall amounts there about 1 to 2 inches, and that's where some of this flash flood potential came from that you saw in the previous graphic. Is that's you get an inch or two in 30 minutes in portions of Alexandria. You got some flooding issues there. Okay, so going into the 7-day forecast, a couple of fronts over the next couple of days. One front will come in tomorrow. You see it drops temperatures, 60% chance of rain and a few thunderstorms. Again, that's mostly in the morning, and that severe flag there for about 4 to 6 a.m. Through that time period Tuesday morning. Wednesday, turning into a beautiful day, the day before Thanksgiving, mostly sunny. Second front coming through will drop temperatures even more for Thanksgiving Day. 38 and 62 for your Thanksgiving. Chilly start Thanksgiving morning and just kind of crisp all day long with that sunshine. So beautiful day to go out and then go put a little jacket on and go outside in the sunshine. All right, so Friday, shopping day, shop till you drop. Well, this kind of weather, you can do that. 35 for your low. If you're going to be out waiting those long hours to get in line, dress accordingly. Friday morning, mid-30s. There won't be much wind, though. And we get another 62 high with clouds on the increase. So far, I'm keeping any rain out of the forecast for your shopping Friday. Putting it in for the weekend, certainly. And this is going to be a spell of weather that 3 straight days at least, maybe even into next Tuesday, that we see some healthy rain chances there. Temperatures kind of warming up on both the minimum side, certainly on the minimum side, not much on the maximum side, kept down by the presence of clouds and rainfall. I'm going fairly conservative with the chances right now, 50, 60 Saturday night, 50 Sunday night, and then likely both Monday and Monday night when a few thunderstorms may start mixing in. Now on the back end of this, say into the next Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, there may be some colder air come in behind this particular front. This front won't be felt until Monday night and Tuesday, which is beyond the 7-day. But we could see readings like this returning with that. So Nick and I will keep our eyes on that. All right, so that's it for me. From here on, Nick may stream in a couple of hours for the 24-hour channel, and we'll be both watching the situation. And if we have anything, I'll be on my Facebook page doing live cut-ins if necessary. And Nick will do the same thing for his Facebook page, Meteorologist Tom Convica, and the YouTube channel and the website. All right, that's it. Take care. Thanks for your support for SendLive Weather, and we'll be around tonight.